This is 88.1 WHOV, the essence of Hampton University. WHOV News starts right now.
Hello and welcome. This is WHOV Radio News. I'm Lawrence Rigby.
And I'm Joshua Senegal.
Earlier today, a 14-year-old was shot in the head at an Atlanta middle school. The student was taken to Grady Hospital. New information on the teen's condition was not available up to airtime. With John Kerry now confirmed as Secretary of State, the spotlight is now on President Obama's cabinet choice for Secretary of Defense. Chuck Hagel, the former Republican U.S. Senator for Nebraska, made his case today as to why he should be confirmed as the next Secretary of Defense. Hagel defended his record during his time as a senator.
I'm on the record on many issues. But no one individual vote, no one individual quote, no one individual statement defines me, my beliefs or my record. My overall worldview has never changed, that America has and must maintain the strongest military in the world, that we must lead in the international community to confront threats and challenges together and take advantage of opportunities together.
In perhaps the hearing's testiest exchange, Senator John McCain grilled Hagel on the former senator's opposition to the Iraq surge.
Were you correct in your assessment? The committee deserves your judgment as to whether you were right or wrong about the surge.
I'll explain why I made those comments.
I want to know if you were right or wrong. That's a direct question. I expect a direct answer.
When Hagel declined to answer yes or no, McCain told Hagel that his refusal to answer whether he was right or wrong on the issue was going to impact his judgment on whether to vote for his confirmation. Senate Republicans and pro-Israel groups have voiced grievances with Hagel's record.
Democratic senators are reassuring skeptics that a bipartisan immigration reform plan would not ultimately block a path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants. New York Democratic Senator Chuck Schumer remains optimistic.
We have a long way to go, but this week's bipartisan blueprint was a major breakthrough. We believe strongly that this will be the year Congress finally gets some common sense immigration reform across the finish line.
Schumer says the president's speech in Las Vegas gave a major boost to the bipartisan plan. While the president's words are music to ears of his Latino voters, not everyone is on board. Hampton University's Associate Vice President for Governmental Relations has a different view on the importance of immigration reform. He insists that the focus should not be on immigration at all.
I think it's really ironic that we would now look at immigration when we have problems near our own home. African Americans are suffering the most in this economy. We are the first fired and the last hired. The wages of allowing immigrants that come in here illegally is going to depress wages. It's going to cut the supply of available labor to African Americans, especially African Americans, and poor whites as well, are less experienced, that they're ever going to have.
Thomas went on to say that he supports President Obama on many other issues and believes he is doing a great job overall.
A powerful thunderstorm that moved through Hampton Roads last night, causing trees to fall, led to widespread power outages in the region. According to the National Weather Service, the line of storms were caused by a strong cold front that pushed through the area between Wednesday night and early this morning. The storms brought strong, low-level winds, which increased in strength due to rain. High winds and power outages were reported along Long Hill Road in James City County. Newport News fire crews were kept busy responding to multiple calls of downed electrical wires and trees that fell into buildings. It is reported that one person was transported to hospital for minor injuries. Guys, you got to remember to be safe out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's very dangerous. You have downed trees. You know, people are without power out there, so you have to be very careful.
Definitely, definitely. And speaking of all this up and down in terms of weather, WHOV's Mariah Baylor has our weather forecast. Mariah, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Lawrence. I'm Mariah Baylor, and here are tonight's and tomorrow's forecasts. We've been sitting right around 50 degrees all afternoon, but expect that to change. Thanks to last night's thunderstorm, it will be feeling a lot more like the beginning of February as we move into the evening. You may need a jacket on the way home from work because around 6 p.m., temperatures will fall to a cool 44 degrees, but feel more like 36, which is also tonight's low. Tomorrow you can expect to wake up to some fresh snow as forecasts call for a 30% chance of flurries before noon. Unfortunately, it won't be enough for a snow day as skies will be partly cloudy as the day moves on. Tomorrow's high will struggle to reach 40 degrees and instead will tease us at just 38. The low tomorrow, an icy 24. Not exactly what we were hoping for going into the weekend, but perhaps the groundhog will help us this year. Thanks for listening. I'm Mariah Baylor for WHOV.
Thank you, Mariah, for that weather report. And now we have Sean Francis here with our sports report for you all.
Sean, how's my Pirates looking in basketball?
Actually, Lawrence, they're looking fantastic. The Hampton University men's basketball team played the other night against the South Carolina State Bulldogs. Now, despite entering halftime with a 5-point deficit, the Pirates were able to overcome and erase that lead and win the game 64-60, ending a 3-game losing streak. And continuing their undefeated MEAC play, the Lady Pirates were also able to capture a victory. They won 67-45 over the rival Howard University Bisons and finishing their overall record at 16-5. In the NBA, the big story has been the trade of Memphis Grizzlies star Rudy Gay, who has been sent to the Toronto Raptors in a 3-team deal that also included the Pistons. Now, in addition to losing 92-86 to the Phoenix Suns last night, the Lakers also lost center Dwight Howard to a fourth-quarter shoulder injury. And some good news for Chicago Bulls fans, as superstar Derrick Rose has begun taking full contact in practice. This is a promising sign, as Rose has been sidelined all season due to an ACL tear he suffered last season in the playoffs. That's it for your sports report, guys. I'm Sean Francis. Lawrence, Josh, back to you guys.
Oh, Sean, before you leave, are you planning to watch this year's Super Bowl or go to the Super Bowl this year?
I'll watch it.
You'll watch it this year. Well, check this story out. Anyone heading to the Super Bowl in New Orleans can expect to pay big bucks for a hotel room, but the drinks are pretty pricey too. At least they are at the Windsor Court Hotel. The hotel is offering a drink package that costs, get this, a whopping $10,000. Could you believe that? While that may be a lot to swallow, amenities are included. The $10,000 cocktail comes with the key to the city of New Orleans, a 2-night stay on a future visit, the penthouse at the Windsor Court Hotel, dinner in the grill room, city tours, and spa treatments. Try those for chasers. If that's too pricey for your budget, well, there's another alternative. Try the Sazerac cocktail. That will only set you back a mere $2,000. That drink comes with a 1-night hotel stay, spa treatments, and dinner. What a deal, right, Josh?
I mean, that's a lot of money for a drink, but at least it comes with all those amenities, but it better be one good cocktail.
Absolutely, absolutely. Having said that, that's going to wrap things up for us here at WHOV Radio. We will be back tomorrow with your news headline, weather, and sports. And on behalf of the entire WHOV News team, I'm Lawrence Rigby.
I'm Joshua Senegal.
Have a great evening.